Ladies and gentlemen, are you or a loved one looking for mobility and accessibility solutions in Sudbury? Look no further than Silver Cross Sudbury. Silver Cross Sudbury is your trusted source for a wide range of mobility aids and home accessibility products. They're dedicated to improving your independence and quality of life. Visit their showroom at 760 Notre Dame Avenue or call them at 705 222 0700. Your independence is their priority. A huge thank you to Silver Cross Sudbury, more importantly to Dean and Chantel Jacqueline for all of their support of the Behind the Bench podcast all the way back to day one. We love you both.
The BTB podcast has officially joined forces with SWSE, folks, and things are about to get a whole lot more entertaining. SWSE is turning up the volume on the E, entertainment, and launching a brand new YouTube channel called Sorta Local. It's all about fresh, local content, live streams, news shows, and the kind of fun, off-the-cuff moments you don't want to miss. And yes, the BTB podcast is coming along for the ride. You'll still get the same BTB show you love, but now on a bigger stage. Expect live streams from Wolves games, from our BTB live stage, on location recordings, guest appearances, and plenty of surprises. It's only the beginning, folks. More details are coming soon on as Sorta Local launches a new wave of shows and events celebrating the best of Sudbury and beyond. Subscribe to Sorta Local on YouTube and be a part of something new, local, and seriously entertaining. Oh, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to week 225 of Behind the Bench. Only fitting 225 Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Hopefully everyone's having a fantastic start to their holiday season, folks. This is our holiday episode. You got myself, you got Tommy, you got Mason, Monet, Savage in the mix today. We got Roberto coming in a little bit later into the show, ladies and gentlemen. So very excited to chat with everyone. We're going to have the OG cast together, which I am always thankful for, because when the four of us are on, my God, do we ever snap it around? But yes, once again, just wanted to say hello, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. This will be our last episode of 2025. We'll be back strong and better than ever with some big announcements and some new things coming up in 2026 when we drop our next episode, which will be week 226. Funny how that works. You can find Behind the Bench podcast. I'm humming right now. You can find Behind the Bench podcast on all podcasting platforms, whether that be Apple, Spotify, you name it. You can also find us on YouTube. We post all our episodes, full episodes on YouTube. You can also find us on Instagram and X at B2B Podcast _. Can find us on TikTok at Behind the Bench. Any and all other things B2B, you can find us at www.behindthebench.co. And if you ever want to purchase some merch, maybe a little late now for Christmas, some late Christmas gifts, maybe some late birthday gifts, New Year gifts. I've never heard of those, but hey, you can get all that at www.btbshop.ca. Let me send it over to Tommy Vlahos. Tommy Vlahos, how we doing? We've gotten great reviews on our mics, by the way.
Actually, I've gotten a
Yes.
few texts as well from our avid listeners. So, great Christmas gift for me and you. It's great to have the full crew. You know what? You were really persistent to making sure that all four of us were on this week before the.
Well, it's special.
It's better,
It's
and
special.
yeah, special times, holiday season as you mentioned, and it's the last one of 2025. I'm really excited for this 4-pack. We have a great one coming up. Great interview as always, and yeah, boys, I'm just excited to talk with you guys. I'm battling a little bit of a flu, as you might be able to tell in my voice. It's not great. It's not as bad. I think, Jim, my immune system is getting better because I'm not
I was
down
gonna
and
say
out.
you don't sound that
I'm
terrible.
not
which
down
is
as
good.
out as I used to be, like for a week. Yesterday I was yesterday I got hit by a transport, but today I'm already doing better, bud. No more
Good.
aches. It's just I'm on the tail end of it, I think. One more good sleep tonight and I'll be good to go. Hopefully good for Christmas, obviously, and that's fingers crossed. But yeah, man, the Wolves are rolling. We'll talk about that. We had a fun time at the stream, and I'm just excited for Christmas, man. World Juniors a couple days away. It's the best time of the year.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's
I
go.
love it. Okay, Mason Monet, how we doing?
Oh, we're good over on my end of the street, Chip. Sounds like Laura's getting some poutine ready, so that'll be great.
I thought you
Oh,
were
Um,
yummy.
prepping dinner.
and well, it looks like things are
He's
changing.
off duty. He's off duty.
Nice. She's
Chip,
hungry.
I'm just here ready to talk about high school hockey.
Oh boy.
You want to just get out
Yeah,
of the way?
we'll get to it.
Oh,
Let's save it.
I'll
We'll
be right
get to it.
back.
Okay. Maybe I should just go now and explain it all, eh, Tom?
Yeah, it's okay.
No,
But no,
we'll do it a bit later. Yeah, go.
I want to ask how you're doing because you're rocking a Minnesota scoring for Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Dude, they're on a roll. I mean, Colorado dumped them the other day, but Colorado's the best team in the league. But hey, man, this Quinn Hughes trade looks like me and you on the back end of NHL hockey.
Oh man, like Minnesota is all in, maybe.
Have
And
you
you know
tuned? You've
what?
tuned in now to a couple games,
Oh,
right?
of
'Cause
course. I
Quinny?
always like checking in
Yeah,
because of Moose, but he's been out of the lineup for a little bit. But I mean, you move a guy like that, I'm sure the ratings are going through the roof now.
yeah,
Everyone wants to watch Quinny Hughes play. So, what a move by Minnesota! They are all in. Especially the way Wallsted's been playing. I mean, and Gus Bus as well, Gustafson in the back is that's a great tandem
yeah,
right now, and you still got Kaprizov, Tom. That power play, they may have one of the best decors in the league, if not the best.
yeah.
And
They have a
and
dream
their
mix, though.
power play. That's what I mean. The mix is so perfect. You have Middleton and Bogosian as your
5-6.
bottom pair
Yeah,
defenseman. I mean, how much like
and
that
you
is
still
so
have
grind for
and your
playoffs.
3-4 is Brodin and Spurgeon. Like what else more
Sick,
do you ask for?
sick.
Like
No,
Jim
they're
Quinn
nasty.
Hughes the other day played like 30 minutes in a non-overtime game. He just goes out
Yeah.
there and plays like he's in a U15 league, like just doesn't get off the ice. It's
No,
crazy.
he's
But
nasty.
every time I watch a game in that rink, I just think about our trip there, and it gives me the chills.
It's
And
chills.
I just want him to score a million goals when I watch the goal song. It's not because we're biased. It's one of the best rinks to watch
The
a
goal
game.
song,
The
it's
goal
so good.
song, and then the announcer, the scoring for Minnesota thing, like that is it's the
Yeah.
best. It's the best.
And to add, Tom, I mean, we've been in that dressing room, but seeing
No
Hughes
big deal.
get the hat
Yeah, no big
in
deal.
that room and then him just being like, yeah, let's keep it rolling. This team's sick. Like, how cool is that? And it sounds like there's a chance he would resign
Oh yeah.
there as
He
well.
was throwing some shade at the New Jersey's GM for not pulling the trigger on a couple deals, so I don't think he's
For
very
sure.
happy there. And at the same time, man, it's like his brother's running the show on the power play there in New Jersey. Like it'd be kind of tough for him to come in there and just be like, "Hey, I'm the man now. You're off the power play." Like
Yeah.
I get you want to play with your brothers at some point, but man, you look what they
Well,
paid
who knows?
Kaprizov.
Maybe
They
Billy
they
G
would pay
pulls
this
some
guy
strings and
anything. I
brings
don't
him
know.
to Minnesota.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a
Wow,
lot.
you never know. You never know.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But things are well over here, Tom. Like you mentioned, I got my Minnesota hat. It's also great Christmas colors as well.
Yeah.
Very excited for the Christmas holidays. You know me, I'm a big Christmas guy. We're off school right now, so nice little rest and recharge for the new year. Very, very excited. Been able to see a lot of friends, and there's going to be a lot of family coming down the pipeline here. So very excited to see them. It's just the best time of the year. Doesn't matter how old we get, it is still the best time of the year.
Yeah, you're just
Easily. World Jays are starting. Like it's just going to be a great time. And we got
before
Roberto.
I know,
Yeah.
but before you send it to him, he's wearing a lovely hoodie, and my Leafs just won a game finally. Jim, you mentioned you're a big Christmas guy, but you texted in the group today that you did some last minute shopping 2 days before Christmas. I don't know if that's much of a Christmas guy if you're waiting that long.
Listen,
To
I'm all
be
about the spirit.
honest,
I'm all about the spirit of Christmas. But to be honest, I'm a
TBH, you're a really
horrible.
nice guy.
I'm
Yeah.
a horrible Christmas shopper. Yeah, I'm a procrastinator at heart, and but I got
But
it
you
done.
got
I
your
got it
dad a
done.
fantastic gift, and when he listens to this, it's already going to be on in it. Yes.
Oh yeah, so I'm
And you
fired
still
up
got to
for him
send
to
me
get
that.
that.
You still got to send me
Yeah, I'm gonna
that, by
get
the
you.
way.
I'll send you that info. So I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
I got the rest of the family some good gifts. I got it done. At the end of the day, I got it done. Doesn't matter when. And
Yeah,
also, pro tip, I mean, you can return it still within time. If you buy it. Pro tip right there. That's a pro tip right there. But let's send it off to Roberto Bagnato,
back
who's
from
here, ladies
Singapore.
and gentlemen. Robbie B. We got all 4 here. I'm so excited when the 4 of us are on here. Roberto.
It's
Back.
the most wonderful time of the year. What's happening, boys? What's happening?
Look at you. What did you just muck, by the way? You sent a nice photo in the group chat. Salmon, mashed potatoes, a little bit of dill aioli. Is that what I'm looking at? Or
You got it. A little bit of it was like a yogurt base with some dill in it. It was incredible. Yeah, Vanessa went
Nice.
off with the salmon too. We ended up doing a crazy spread the other day, and yeah, anyways, had a little bit of leftover mashed potatoes and crushed
Oh.
that there with a little dinner tonight.
Fantastic.
we always
Mhm.
eat good, us four, but isn't it the best this time of year when you just stuff your face?
Nothing
And
Well,
I
better.
let's
just,
hear, you know what? Let's hear the Christmas plans. I like hearing what everyone's got going on here.
Yeah.
Mason, what's your Christmas looks the most different out of everybody's here.
Ooh.
Christmas Day, flying to Calgary, and we'll be in Revelstoke by Boxing Day,
Unreal.
and then we'll be joining up with the Whitehead crew and skiing again.
So
So-
all presents are done on Christmas Eve then, Mace?
No, we fly out at 4 p.m.
Okay, so you'll get that done
Normal
in the morning
Christmas.
then? Yeah,
Normal Christmas.
gotcha.
We'll have breakfast,
small box.
drive around, do a little tour, and then we'll fly out. And then we're
Nice.
whoosh skiing. Same
Beautiful.
trip, rinse and repeat, Revelstoke, Chatter Creek. Trying to survive my 5th season.
Wow.
5 seasons, man.
This
That's
is 5.
crazy. As
Content
long as
here
the
now.
pod, it makes sense. As long as the pod makes
Content.
sense.
Content.
How about you getting on that trip in your first year too? That's kudos to you.
Yeah.
Bud. You're
They
doing
must
something
really
right.
like you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe this is year 4.
4?
Let me do some recon.
Yeah, there we go. Tommy, what's Christmas look like for you, bud?
Man, pretty stocked. Just wake up, just open up the gifts with the parents and my brother, and then head over to my grandparents for a little. It's a brunch, but it's basically a dinner because you stuff your face. It's around 2 o'clock, and then me and my brother. It's been a tradition. We're kind of usually spoiled. There's always, and Chim, we're big NBA guys. The NBA is always a huge hit for Christmas games. So we'll just basically post up after eating grandma's food for the next 6-7 hours and just watch basketball all night until we mix in a sauna or a hot
Are you
tub.
watching Adgram? Are you
No,
watching
we're
Adgram? Was
back-
at home? You back in the den?
Back in the den. Back in the den. And
Nice.
we were hoping that his house would be ready. I was at his house today. It's coming close. He's doing a lot of work on it. A lot easier to shop for him now for Christmas gifts because he's got his own place now. So
Yeah, there you go.
but yeah, that's really all we do. I mean, Christmas Eve, the day before. I know you asked about Christmas Day. We do church and all that sort of stuff too. So it's pretty stocked here,
Great.
though. Yeah.
Great. Robbie B.
We've got my parents coming down, so they just got into town yesterday, I think. Actually, we ended up going to see Vanessa got the call up for fantasy hockey, or not really fantasy hockey, but Baz's hockey. So he plays on Tuesday nights. So little beer league hockey. So Vanessa was the call up last night. My parents basically got in. They did some shopping, and then my dad and my sister, we all went to go watch there too. So it was definitely fun to see. Vanessa with the assist, Baz with a goal. Only 2 goals on the board for their team. Not a big deal. 2 separate ones. So that's kind of what you got. But yeah, everything kind of local here in Toronto, which is nice this year. Not a lot of driving around. Tough, obviously, for not coming back up to Sudbury over the holidays too. This will be, I think, the 2nd year in a row that we've done that. But obviously, we'll get back in January to see everyone and do kind of all our holiday visiting, including with you guys. But so we'll do Christmas Eve, the kind of Italian traditional Christmas Eve. So Chim, I think you've got that going on tomorrow night too. All sorts of fish. No meat tomorrow. Everyone, no meat tomorrow. Fish only. And then Christmas Day, we're heading to Vanessa's house. We've got my parents coming and stuff too. And then Boxing Day, we're going to host some folks here. We're trying to actually get some ice time for the morning.
Nice.
So we'll do a little skate around, little World Jays after, and hanging out at the condo too. So pretty low key, pretty relaxed. But yeah, what do you got on tap, Jim?
Yeah, hasn't changed all 25 years of my life, so it's been great. Christmas Eve we'll do on my dad's side. Well, I guess the venue has changed. Now we kind of swap houses in rotation now since Nona's passed, but we'll be at my aunt's house this time around. And again, a big feast, like you mentioned. Robbie B, super excited for that. Like always, we've actually changed it up this year. This will be our second or third year. Now that we're a bit older, the presents don't need to be coming from everybody now. We're just doing a Secret Santa within the cousins, which
Us
is
too.
great.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like that
I think
better.
that, yeah, it's just now we're older, right? We don't need as much
No.
anymore. And then Christmas Day, we'll open presents up here, and then we'll head over to my known. It's kind of like Tommy's deal. It's kind of like a early afternoon lunch, dinner. You're dead tired by 7 p.m. And yeah, it'll be great. We'll do presents there, and very excited. It's two best days back to back, and then like you said, you parlay that with the World Jays, which I'm very excited for. I mean, I think the World Jays hit a little bit different now as we're older, but it's still
Mhm.
that feeling of it happening. Watching the old videos is always goosebumps. So very excited all the way
It
around.
went from me watching guys that I used to play against to watching guys that I coached against. So that's
It's
just,
crazy.
yeah, makes you really old really fast. So, but at the same time, I'm excited for that team, man. They look
I
loaded.
I think the World Junior feeling there's definitely a different feeling when you're older watching World Juniors. I think. Do you guys agree? Like I was trying to explain this with my dad. Like we used to get up when they played the one in Russia. The games were at like 3, 4 in the morning. We would
Dude, we
get up
cared
and
a
watch
lot
the
more as a
games.
kid. A lot more as a kid.
I don't know if it's care more, but like even when Canada lost, like it was devastating. Like my day was ruined for like weeks. My days were ruined. But
So
like
back-to-back years, they finished fifth. You didn't really care as much, or what?
no, but it's like I understand. Like they weren't that good. Like maybe it's because
You
I've been
understood.
coaching.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've been coaching, and you see the game in a different light. Like I don't know, maybe that adds to it. But no, you definitely care as much. You'll still be as pissed off. But I think
I know
you
what you mean.
understand a little bit more.
I know
Yeah,
what you mean.
yeah. I
Buddy,
know
I
you
used to
guys feel
jump
the
in.
same way, Mace Roberto.
I used to jump in the snowbanks too when they scored. Like I was
Yeah,
crazy. I was a crazy fan.
Yeah, I do agree though too. It's like it has a bit of a different feel to it, but I think it still has that nostalgia. Like anytime you get like the intro for the first game of the tournament, you get like I don't know, just so excited. It just reminds me of always being. We used to do our Boxing Day tradition was we'd go play on the lake. My cousin lived on Nipawin. We'd go play out on the lake all day, basically come in and watch the World Juniors. And then if it was an afternoon game, we'd go back on the lake. And if it was an evening game, we'd all sit around, have like Chinese, KFC, all sorts of like bad takeout kind of food after just getting unbelievable food Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then just fall asleep on the couch watching either hockey or movies and stuff like that too. So, yeah, definitely a different feel to it now, but nonetheless,
yeah,
always a must watch.
yeah. Mace.
The Carlson goal in overtime, USA versus Canada, that was gut wrenching. But I was also in high school at that point. I think after
That's
that,
yeah,
it it changes a bit. Like Tom said, it goes from kids you played against to guys like just the younger generation. For me, I was very excited though when the '03 class was coming through when Red was playing. I was cheering for
well, you
USA
cheered for the
though.
States.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
that
But
was all
like,
time.
after that, just
Rightfully so,
you
though,
want Canada
Chin.
to win.
Oh no,
If
absolutely.
you had a cousin on a World Junior team,
No,
you'd,
no.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like you went from like it's just showing the change in
yeah,
times,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
That was
It's
an
always
electric
special
Don's
though
pizza.
when a generational player is there. Like that Bedard year when he scored that overtime winner, Dipsy doodling.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
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 he,
no,
totally
he,
agree.
I know
he
what you
did the
say. So
heartbreaker.
6 years in the future, Chim, imagine that. That's me.
Oh yeah, okay. Maybe I'll have a cousin playing in the World Jays by then.
Maybe a World Cup if Italy can make one.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Oh.
$2,500 tickets, Robbie B. What's your limit for an Italy?
Dude, Robbie's got
Well, like,
some.
how much would you
No,
spend
no.
on that Canada? And if it's Italy, Canada,
Jim,
Italy,
he's
how
got a
much would you spend?
40% BOGO on a deal with some site or
Yeah,
something.
that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of tough. I would say per ticket.
$2,000. Come on.
No, I don't. I honestly, you guys don't feel very strongly about watching sports like that live and paying a ton of money to go see it. My cap would be
I'm
like
with you.
$200 or $300 max.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
My cap,
Okay.
my cap, and it was a gift. It was a playoff game for me, and it was $1,000. But
That's crazy.
and they sucked. But
Here's what I'll say. And
if they would
I
have
think
won,
it's
that would have been the sickest moment of my life. So
I think it's much different than Tommy's situation where
no, it's not. My Leafs will never make the playoffs again.
hear me out.
Delusional.
We in our life,
Yeah, World
Tom, you
Cup,
may not
World
see
Cup.
a Stanley Cup.
Yeah, World
We
Cup.
may not see, let alone a World Cup in Canada ever again. We may not see
Team
Canada
Yeah.
and versus potentially Italy ever again
On a World
on the
Cup
World
stage.
Cup stage,
Yeah.
opening game for Team Canada at home. So that adds a lot to me. I'll be honest with you.
Would you
My
go up
limit's
to
up
3?
there. Three's like you're having
$1,000?
combinations. No, I think
He would
two.
do it.
I
He
think
would do
two.
it.
I think I'd
Oh
spend
my
two.
God. You guys are crazy.
I
think
wouldn't
I'd
do it.
spend
I
2.
don't care that much about soccer.
Tim,
but Tim
Spend
does.
spend 2 and I'm sleeping at Robbie's house, so my accommodations are covered.
Yeah, you're
Little
right.
FIFA late night.
Yeah.
But would you not see? Here's my argument. I would rather go down to like College Street or something and watch in like a bar with like all of my family and friends in like a crazy game than pay a crazy amount of money to be there. My opinion, but
Yeah, fair enough.
I would go see any game just to have that experience.
What's your
like,
price though?
Oh, for like one of the random other groups, I'd pay $500 to just like be at
Yeah.
a World Cup game and say I've been at a World Cup game.
Yeah,
Going to see, I
think
was in
ticket
Australia,
prices.
saw tennis. That was cool. Like it's just saw a cricket game.
Oh, I want to do tennis bad.
Where can you get in for $300 now? Ticket
Nowhere.
prices.
Nowhere.
It's actually ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. We can
Tom's
talk about
2
this forever.
minutes. Tom's 2 minutes.
No,
Bring it back.
We can talk about this forever. Chim, I mentioned this to you, and you say this is crazy. Years ago, I paid less than $300 for a Drake concert, and it was Travis Scott, and that's it. But Drake tickets now in Toronto would have been like $500 plus easily
to get in the building.
to get in the building.
You
And
had 6 seats.
I was lower bowl, 20 rows up, paid like
Yeah.
$250.
No, it's totally different now.
You're
I don't know.
toast,
Something's
man.
got to happen with Ticketmaster, man. They're
Yeah,
all over
The
us.
World Cup's different though. Like that's just supply
No.
and demand. Like that's
Or
World Cup's,
Swifty.
and there is like it's a back and forth because like I really want to go, and I think if there's a will, there's a way. I think I will end up going. It is going to be a nightmare in terms of just logistic. Like exhibition place is a horrible place to get to. Like we're talking, you got to be there hours early.
You
Like,
gotta
it's-
go though because
if
it'd be
I
great
was
for
you,
the
Chim,
content.
I would park at the airport and take like a GO train or something,
Yeah.
or the Up Express, and then just hoof
Stay at
it.
Roberto's.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But then it's weird because then Roberto's not coming.
Oh, I'm
That's
coming
fine.
down there. I'm not going to be in the building potentially, but I'm coming down. I'm not
Roberto's gonna
watching
be
them.
in the building for sure.
Yeah. You'll
Chim,
have
since
that
you're an
buy
RBC,
one get one.
Hey,
buy
all
one
of
get
us.
one that nobody else has.
Guys, Avion has like RBC clients, like all 4 of us. You put your credit card information in on the Avion site, and you get a chance to win tickets, Chim. So I don't know if you've done that already, but I have. And if I win, you
And
can come.
Tom
Oh,
used
I
the
get-
pod account.
Ooh,
No, credit cards, not the pocket.
Well,
I-
I didn't get my Apple Watch.
I use my
yet.
iPad to actually
Yeah.
get. Oh no, never mind. Actually,
I'll have to,
All
actually,
you get, five.
Did
punch,
all
5
three
punch.
of us not get that because we opened?
That's
Doesn't mean-
correct.
yeah, that's
Me.
correct.
No, but
That's
let's
correct.
just be completely honest. All you guys were bugging me to make an account forever. So,
Yeah.
like,
No, you did
You
your
didn't even
job.
put-
And
yeah.
shout
I
out
al-
RBC. I'm getting pre-approvals for credit limits out the wazoo. Shout out RBC. Like,
because you pay your credit
It's
card,
insane.
Tim. That's good, dude. I'm
It's
happy you're at a
insane.
good bank finally. So all 3 of you guys Apple Watches. Got it.
there you go. That's a minimum. That's a
Series
minimum.
3.
That means you owe me 2.
Yeah, because I'm wearing yours currently that you gave me, and I
Well,
didn't,
oh my
I didn't
God,
pay
that's good.
I didn't pay you back for it or anything.
Did you guys ever hear about the Charger saga with that watch?
Oh, how much
Dude.
time do we have? Yeah, it's
I
Oh.
got a
Robbie-
new watch.
I owe
I got
Robbie
a-
my firstborn.
I got a new watch, and I'm like, I'm not gonna use this old watch. Tom, you want it? Yeah. Okay, I'll charge it for you. But Tom, I only have one charger. Okay, yeah, no problem.
Took the charger.
He comes over, plays some FIFA. Tom, you grabbed the watch? Yeah. I go to charge my watch at night.
Not there.
No charger.
That was a scumbag move by me. Mace is laughing.
Classic.
It was pretty classic. It was the fast charger
Still
too.
no response.
Still
Like
got
Tom,
it.
like still has it, and
Oh, yeah.
guaranteed, just like his skates, Tom hasn't picked up his skates
Correct.
in 2 years.
Yes, my skates for Jim. I might be going pawn hockey to pawn hockey the next time I wear my skates.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Unless I
can't
go on
believe
the ice with you guys for NHA on a Tuesday night. But
I
yeah,
mean,
man.
yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it
that'd
would
be
be
nice.
nice.
That'd be great.
Yeah, because you're not getting
Um,
any passes because I was the only one that used to pass to you. It would be nice.
You heard something else. Okay, let's go to our Tristan Ritchie at Lake City Realty Performers of the Week here, fellas. Thinking about buying or selling a home in Sudbury, Tristan Ritchie from Lake City Realty gives you more than just listings. He gives you honest advice. Tristan will tell you whether it's the right time to buy or sell based on the market, your needs, and his deep local expertise. No pressure. It's just the truth. Ready for a real conversation about real estate? Call Tristan at 705-920-6109 or follow him on social media at Real Richie. Your home journey starts here. Shout out Tristan Ritchie. He was, I believe, Joseph in the live nativity scene with his family. So shout out to him there. Also, shout out his wife, Becca, who makes a wicked focaccia sourdough bread. I had, if you didn't know, folks, we're neighbors. I had the honor of having some of that focaccia. I've been hammering it, fellas. Anyways, performers of the week. Let's go to Tommy Vlahos for his performer of the week. Go ahead, Tom.
This one's a layup. I'm going with Alex Ferrand. And
Alex Ferrand.
he's been
Alex Ferrand.
He's been battling. He hasn't had a good start to, I guess, the first half of the year with the Wolves. But man, did he ever have a good week last week? He had 5 goals in 2 games.
OHL Player of the Week.
OHL Player of the Week. He had a hat trick on the Rocco Renault Memorial game. It was fantastic. It was just to see him produce at that level finally, like the monkey's off his back, Jimmy. You could see all the confidence go right to his skates, and to score a hat trick on that night, it's bigger than hockey, man. And he obviously knew him. He was close with him, and that's what you call hockey gods. We're in the building for that game. So he's my performer. 5 goals in 2 games, and like you mentioned, OHL Player of the Week. So I'm happy to see him turn things around here.
Gotta love the response too after being benched in Fridays, 2 Fridays now.
2 Fridays
ago.
ago.
Game against Owen Sound. Not seeing much ice in the second and third. What a response from the kid. And sometimes that's all you need. So I like that one. That's great, Tom. Roberto, who do you got?
I'm going to the basketball court. Staying with SWSC too. Joey Pudister, who is the new head coach and GM of the Sudbury Five. He was actually with the Five in our inaugural season there as a point guard from Nipissing, or from North Bay as well. Played at Nipissing, played at Canadore, played pro in the Netherlands as well. So a homegrown talent, which is pretty cool. He's going to be the first Canadian head coach and GM of the Five, and obviously the first Northern Ontario born head coach or GM in the Basketball Super League, or even the NBLC, the league that superseded it too. So pretty cool, and also a young guy, like in his early 30s. So really cool to see kind of what happens. Obviously, you guys had the chance to chat with a couple of his players last week, live at the Wolves game Friday night. But we'll see Sudbury Five get going. I think this week they kick off the season too. So some exciting stuff.
Yeah. Great move by the Five. I think it's just a great fit all the way around. Absolutely, Roberto. Mace, what do you got?
I'm sticking with basketball court too. I'm sure everyone's heard about this. The dunk that shattered the backboard. Keyshawn Bryant. So the Sudbury Five announced 3 new players, one of them being Keyshawn Bryant. He shows up at Llewellyn Park for our annual charity basketball game where teachers and students play against each other with a couple Sudbury Five players interjected. And he gets a little alley-oop sent to him windmill dunked from the side, shatters the backboard at Llewellyn. The photos that were supplied, especially the ones on the Sudbury Star, look phenomenal, but they actually used that photo to announce his arrival to the Sudbury Five. So shattering a backboard whenever must be one of the coolest feelings in the world. Like I know I think we drafted the coolest feelings and some of them were like hat tricks, home run, but shattering a backboard, it's not
Got
in
to be
our
up there.
realm of abilities. But yeah, Keyshawn Bryant, Sudbury Five, big Sudbury Five show right now. Sudbury Five starting their season this week, like Roberto said. Keyshawn Bryant's probably going to be out there flying. Air Bryant or Air Keyshawn, what do you think?
I
Just
like
can't
it.
use Bryant. It's too close to Kobe.
Yeah, I like it, mates. That was, I mean, that went viral, like picked up by mainstream media too. So pretty cool, pretty cool all the way around. Joked with him too. I thought the Five signed him after he broke the backboard, which was all time. But that he confirmed that was not the
No,
case.
no, he was already there.
Yeah, he was already signed, but pretty
But
funny
he
they
didn't have a
announced it
picture like
after.
that.
Yeah. Okay, mine is going to go to a two former guests on the podcast, a father-son duo, Joe Bowen, who had his retirement night, I guess you could call it, honorary night for the Leafs not too long ago. Just a phenomenal career. He was just on Chicklets. I mean, we've had him on. What a great person to talk to. Stories galore. That voice is just so memorable and just like the perfect voice for broadcasting. And then to parlay that with his son, David Bowen, who actually got to do the call that night. Fellas, hockey gods are real. I don't know if you guys saw the clip at the end of the game. Leafs score to tie it, correct, Tom? Leafs score to tie it. And David says something along the line of, I'm going to reserve saying Holy Mackinac for my dad. But this could have been a Holy Mackinac moment, essentially. And I think Jim Ralph said that, there will be a moment for you. Not less than 10 seconds goes by. Leafs go down and score. And he just belts out Holy Mackinac. I mean, we'll have to play the clip. We'll clip it in. It was unbelievable. Just to see how that all worked out. I mean, if you don't believe in the hockey gods, I don't know. It was just such a cool moment all the way around. So a big congrats to Joe, of course, on a phenomenal career when it comes to its end this year. I know he'll be very active in the alumni, but also want to give a shout out to David Bowen for how good he was on the call. If the Leafs don't give Dave that spot, I don't know if it's too premature. I don't think it is at all because I think he's been
No.
doing a great job with the Sudbury Wolves. It would be I think one of the biggest misses on the planet. I think he is a shoo-in for that job. Like, I don't think anyone else would. Like, I know there's going to be a ton of people applying for that, but to have the son of the legendary Joe Bowen, I think it's a no-brainer. And it is not just nepotism. He is
He's
like
legit. Yeah.
phenomenal at
Yeah,
what
he's
he
great.
does. I've
Yeah.
called a couple games with him. Like he is good at what he does. So hope to see him make that leap to the Leafs. We'll obviously miss him here at the Wolves when his time comes here with them. But I mean, would be really cool to see him with the Leafs. Just makes the most sense in my opinion. Okay, fellas. Well, let's keep it moving here to our Corny's bulletin board. And I think this is going to be a common thing until the season's over. We're going to kick it off with high school hockey, fellas. Mason and I,
Oh, look at this.
very
Hey,
involved.
look at this. His eyes just light up. Gets off his phone right away. He wants to talk about it. So I'm gonna go
He's
on
going to
mute
have
here.
his moment.
I'm gonna
He's
go
going to
on
have
mute.
his moment here in a second. But all teams have played their first 10 games of the season. And you know what that means, folks. That means everyone has played each other once, and teams have been divided into their respective A and B divisions. A division obviously battling for city championship and NASA spots, where B division just wasn't quite able to get there this year. Division A, St. Charles is leading Division A right now, just 1 point ahead of the Llewellyn Knights. Bishop Carter, sneaky wagon, which I will talk about them in a little bit of depth as well. Lively in the 4th spot, St. Ben's at 5, and Horizon at 6. Division B will include C&D, Lockerbie, Confed, Champlain, and LaSalle. Mesa, I mean, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I am a big fan of this. I think it's pretty cool that you get to play everybody once and you split the divisions. I know people like to say maybe you start with that at the start of the year, but there's teams that, I think made it this year, who may have not have had that chance had they split the divisions right at the start of the year,
No, I
including,
agree with that.
yeah,
I think this is how you have to do it, especially in a
it's
league with
cool.
the turnover. You see
And it
this
makes the
year,
game
everyone's
so
tying or
valuable,
beating
right?
everyone. Oh,
Yeah,
exactly. It does.
right?
It does make the games valuable, and you can't take an off night. You can't afford like those last three teams, Lively, St. Ben's, Horizon, all finishing with 11. C&D finished with 10, did they not? So every
Yeah,
single one of those games mattered. Horizon stealing a point, getting the tie against us late, like
huge.
that would have had them not make it. They would have been out on point or on wins. So everything matters. You can't take a night off. High school hockey's alive, Jim.
Oh, is it
The
ever?
parity in this league, I think by any given night, anyone's beating anyone.
Correct. I totally agree. I totally agree.
This is probably the first Mason. Obviously, you guys are more involved the last couple of years that I've seen just from an outsider that it's been so close the league. To be honest,
Oh, it is wide open. Like I think St. Charles is still at the top, but the gap, I think I've said it a million times, but the gap has now really shortened, especially with the top teams of Div A is, yeah, like it is legit. There it is going to be wide open, and this next finish, moving into January, February, March playoffs are going to be unbelievable. Like I cannot wait. It is going to be so cool to see where the chips lie. Because I think I don't even want to call it a Cinderella story, but I think there is one team that is having a year that may have surprised a lot of people, especially when you talk to people who are removed from high school hockey, and this team wasn't even on the map 10 years ago. Bishop Carter, guys, the Bishop Alexander Carter Gators. That small school in the valley. Yeah, they are legit. 7-1-2 boys. They are 2 points out of first place, so they're obviously gunning. Obviously, the two teams at the end of so what happens now, to explain to people, is now everyone in their respective divisions will play each other one more time, and then first two teams get a bye. Those points carry over, actually, sorry. Those two teams get a bye to the semis, and then it is a one-game quarterfinal, 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5. Semis are best 2 of 3, finals 3 of 5. So Bishop is in a great spot to get to a bye spot. And that game between you two, Mace, Llewellyn and Bishop, is going to be massive.
It's a big one. You don't want
Massive
to be in
game.
a one game playoff. That's the
Nobody.
one thing, but I know the scheduling, it's impossible to try to get a 3 game schedule there. But having a one game, you play your whole season to play one game it's just tough. Like you got to come, be dialed. I know that you're supposed to be like that every game, but
Yeah,
we've
I
had a
think you got
couple
to look
flat
at it at the
games.
flip side, right? Just to have the opportunity, right, to play in that game, I think is massive
Yeah.
as well, right? Like you got to kind of look at it from that perspective as well. But I mean, Mace, listen, you've been holding back now, but last game, well, let's talk about it. Last game of the season, it was Sitsa Puck is calling the BTB Bowl. Llewellyn versus St. Benedict. My St. Benedict Bears, your Llewellyn Knights. You guys took the boots test, 7-3. You guys are a very talented squad over there. So
The
it's
boys are a strong team. I think as they've shown, they can beat anyone in the league. Taking down St. Charles with 10 players. We lost to Bishop 5-1. They took it to us,
a
but
lot of scoring, a lot of firepower, guys.
there is. And like you saw, they can pot goals quick, but you had a comeback coming, but little misstep. But it was 4-3 at one point, Jim. You scored 3 power play goals quick.
Our power play is humming. I think we're struggling a little bit 5-on-5, which I think that can be easy to fix. Which is a good problem, I would say, to have. Like there could be worse, I would say. But yeah, no, you guys showed your firepower, especially offensively. My God, can you guys put the puck? Can you guys put the puck in the net? Uh, yeah, I mean, your top three players are in the top 10 in scoring, so it's legit.
Yeah, Drake Taylor told me he was winning that game for me. He said we cannot lose to Chimino. I got you, sir. Hat trick.
That's good. That's good. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. I respect him there. But we still have
But
one more
like
crack.
it's
We may
still
have
any.
one. We have maybe two more cracks at you. So hey,
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. I can't wait either. Um, just looking at some of the leaders here in scoring, fellas. Liam Judd, Jackson Noble, that duo at SEC, 34 and 33 points respectively. And I mean, it is pretty tight after that. Tyler Huffman, guys, 25 goals, 6 assists in 10 games. We've talked about Huffman quite a bit from Bishop Carter. He had 7 against LaSalle. And listen,
Incredible.
you kind of discount that, like, not to badmouth LaSalle, just not a strong product they've put together this year. But then in a must, not a must win, but a huge game against C&D, I think he scored 5 of their 6 goals and they won 6-4. So he's on an absolute heater, is all I got to say.
He's going for the
Like,
Cy Young.
high, like 25 goals in 10 games, 12 of them coming in his last 2. Come on.
That's incredible.
Isn't that something, Tom?
Is this who I think we're talking about?
Yeah, I can. In that C&D game, he had 5 goals and an assist. So he contributed to all 6 goals for Bishop Carter. So if he's not in that game, they lose.
He's the real deal, man. I'm telling you. And all you need is one guy in high school hockey just to drag the team along with you, man. And I'm happy he's doing it with that program. Because like you mentioned, Chim, date us even back when we were in high school, that wasn't even a program, really. So they've really flipped the script and over at that school, and they're giving the SEC a run for their money for first place here. So it's great to see.
Yeah, I would love to see them win it all this year. I think it'd be really cool. I think it'd be a really cool moment. We've kind of seen the same script for a few years now. I'm always big on seeing some other schools get into it, and I
Yeah.
mean, I love the guys at SEC and respect to their legacy. Hey, listen, if they go and get it again, respect. But to see Bishop win would be something special. The
How about
place
Llewellyn?
place. Oh, I'm sticking with our Catholic board here, Mace. Sorry,
Ugh.
but and I mean we're big, we're rivals. I mean it's the battle of the South End. So battle of Dairy Queen and Arby's and Mary Brown's and the Timmys. Yeah, but high school, it's gonna be a fun finish. So games come back. We play right when we get back from the break, and then there's a break for exams. Then we're back into it. I think everyone plays their last game in February, and then it's right into playoffs
Nice.
mid-February. So stay tuned, folks. St. Benedict will have a guaranteed playoff game, as well as the Llewellyn Knights. Where we fall in the seeding, we will find out. We will find out. It could be content galore if we get BTB Bowl in the first round. Would be wild. Could you imagine, Mace? I wouldn't be able to look at you. I'd have a hard time. I'd have a hard
We'll
time.
get Tom and Puck ceremony of puck drop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll the red
that'd be
carpet for
something,
me.
eh? That'd be something. Okay, fellas. Well, let's keep it moving. Let's keep high stepping it over here. Let's talk briefly. I think this will flow into the OHL update first. Let's talk briefly about the Sudbury Five. They are starting their season December 29th at home. Banner raising ceremony. Shout out to Sudbury Five. Hold on. Let me show the folks here. We were gifted team ring
Wow.
from the Five. I know it's pretty blurry on the screen there, but we were gifted team ring, their championship ring. Again, how this season looks for the Five, for me, it's always hard to tell because there's so much turnover in this league. They start off against the Lake Erie Jackals. And also, boys, to note, No London Lightning this year. So that's a big team out of the league. However, there's still some solid squads in here. But the Lake Erie Jackals is where the Five will start it off December 29th here at home. Very exciting stuff. I mean, we had Dwayne Notice, we had Michael Okafor up on our stage. They are very excited for the season. I mean, it seems like a pretty steady mindset of looking to run it back. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah, and like you mentioned, just talking to those guys on the stage last Friday, there was a few other guys on the team just hanging around the stage as well. They look like a really tight group, Jim. You mentioned the turnover. There was about, I think, 6 or 7 of them kind of hanging out with us basically all night. That seemed like really close friends. So you got to love to see the chemistry already. Never easy with a new coach, but obviously he's got high expectations to run it back, like you mentioned, and it's gonna be pretty cool for the home opener to see the banner go up in the arena, the old barn. And at the same time, like I mentioned, like it seems like this group is really tight. So whenever you have that case with a new kind of personnel coming in and out, it's never easy, but it looks like they're on the right page and trying to do stuff off the ice, or not off the ice, off the court, and yeah, coming together as one here.
I think they're I think we are going to be live. Sorry, is where I was going there. I think we're going to be live there, folks. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah,
The boys are fired up, to come up on the stage with us too. Hey, Dwayne Otis was unreal. How about his breakdowns, Tom? How good was he on the mic?
man, I
Roberto,
was
did you get a chance to watch that yet?
Yeah, I did. He was pretty cool. You guys did a great job just kind of getting him engaged and stuff too. The best is a clip that Chim, you posted too, of him chatting with the other Five player too.
Okafor? Michael?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
explaining the wolf. That was incredible.
So good.
Yeah.
He did not believe us for a second that was a real thing. It was
Yeah.
his first Wolves game. Unreal.
Yeah.
me
We gotta
calling
start.
him out for a blue or red slushy, and he told me it was a mixed. That was
So good.
Yeah,
I
that
looked
was-
down to his purple, Tom.
I got dunked on that. But yeah, no, his breakdown, Chim, I was sitting there. I'm just, when you just days off admiring someone's answer, and I'm like, he is talking better than what me and you have ever done. Like, he knew exactly what was going on. His breakdown
And he
was
knew
fantastic.
Walton and Villeneuve were the
Yeah,
big dogs
he was
too.
name dropping
knowing
guys too, and I'm like,
Yeah.
did he do his homework? Did he
Oh,
write
yeah.
notes more than me? Shocker. But yeah,
Shocker.
he was fantastic. It was great,
Was
man.
no
The stage
was
is awesome.
Notice on the team, Roberto, when you were working there?
No,
way.
no. I think
Just
he's
missed him, I think.
yeah, maybe 3 years that he's been
Yeah.
around. I think that's it. But
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it was cool to pick their brains about the season. Obviously, the Rock Monsters came out. I thought the reactions were hilarious to that as well. So we'll see. December 29th is going to be very fun. And with that, let's kick it into high gear right into our OHL update. Guys, the Wolves are on a heater to head into the mini break that they have here. 4 straight, rattling off some big wins here. Obviously, beating Barrie on a Thursday and then handling Guelph on a back-to-back Friday night at home. Winning, obviously, against a depleted Barrie roster in Thursday. Winning here Friday to cap up a 4-game win streak heading into the break. The Wolfers right now sit, I believe, 2 points out of a playoff spot. Hang on here. Correct. 2 points out of a playoff spot right now. Looking at the Eastern Conference right now, the Ottawa 67s now sit atop of the Eastern Conference. Barrie Colts are following behind them. Brantford took a little bit of a dive into 3rd spot, but keep in mind the top two spots in the Eastern Conference are reserved for the 2 division winners. They do have more points than the Barrie Colts right now, and they're 1 point out of winning their division behind Ottawa. Peterborough, North Bay, Kingston, Niagara, and Brampton round out the top 8. Like I said, Wolfers are now 2 spots out of a playoff spot. Oshawa, they've really strung ahead here of Oshawa, sorry, as well. So keep an eye out for that. They are 9 points ahead of the Gens. So, I mean, it's really a 2-horse race for that 8th spot between the Steelheads and the Wolves. On the west side of things, we have the Flint Firebirds atop of the West, boys.
Crazy.
Kitchener, Windsor, Sioux, London in the 5 spot. Owen Sound, Guelph, Erie to round that out, and the Saginaw Spirit are a point out of a playoff spot. Sarnia Sting are 3 points out of a playoff spot. So that is the standings, fellas. I mean, let's talk about. Do we want to talk about OHL as a whole? Do we want to talk
Yeah.
about the Wolves? Let's start OHL as a whole. Tom, your thoughts?
I mean, you're going through the standings. It's everyone kind of knows all the best players from each respected team has their guys at World Junior camps, right? Barrie, without their two big guys, the Wolves go in there and have a big win. Brantford's starting to slide because they had, I think, about four. Their number, well, Danford was in with Canada, and I think they just released two forwards back. I think Brantford had 4 or 5 guys at camp, so you always gonna sort of take a dip when your best players kind of leave for World Junior camps. It's just that time of year. What team did you mention? Kitchener, Jim. They're fantastic. We have them coming into Sudbury next Tuesday, by the way. So the Wolves are in for hello right after the break. Merry
Oh
Christmas.
yeah.
That team's coming in here and they're fantastic. Flint being a top of the West, I think no one had that on their bingo card. Really looking forward to maybe doing
I
some
got to
more
look a little deeper into that team and see
deeper.
what's going on
Yes,
there.
over the break, I'm gonna do some digging. Maybe text our insider, see what the hell's going on with that team. But they're fantastic. First of the West is no joke. And Jim, the Sioux, um, I'm a Northern Ontario pod. I think they can do some damage. They're going to represent the North well here in the playoffs for us. They're really good, to be honest, at all aspects of the game. They got, well, obviously Brady Martin's gone to World Junior camp. He's number one forward. Chase Reed's running the U.S. World Junior power play right now. They got the best players at each position basically for their team. So expect them not to be done towards the deadline as well. And yeah, it's just that the OHL as a whole, I'm just excited for when, World Juniors are done. The trade deadline is coming around the corner faster than we think. And we'll just see what teams add and which teams sell. And like you mentioned, our Wolves are on a heater. So it's pretty interesting if you're involved in that organization as the Wolves, because what do you do in that sake?
Maybe looking at the West, Tom, before we get into the Wolves,
Yeah.
is it the case of, Flint's catching these teams on an off year, and maybe the cycle of the OHL is finally making its rounds in the West, where I know Flint made some moves last year, I
Mm-hmm.
guess, but I'm pretty sure they were heavily criticized for some of those moves that they made because they were kind of a half buyer. They bought Sam McHugh. I remember that.
Yeah.
I can't recall exactly, but maybe it is, and no discredit to Flint. Obviously, they're having a great year, but you're taking advantage, of a London maybe in a down year, right? Especially you have the Hunters focused on the World Juniors too. That's a big obviously commitment. And then taking a look at Kitchener as well, they lose out on their bid for the Memorial Cup. Maybe that has something to do with it as well. Maybe I'm just talking out of my head here. And then I don't know. I think it's great for the league. It's great to see a little bit of a different picture here. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. I think a lot of teams still aren't done, like you mentioned, Tom, in terms of buying here. I think Windsor. Uh, Keep an eye out for Windsor. I think Windsor is going to be a heavy buyer, and I think could be making some major moves here before the deadline. But January 10th is coming quick. I don't know. Am I talking
No, you're right.
out of my head here? What do you
No, you're
think,
right. I think
Roberto?
you're right. And at the same time, London lost a lot of pieces, man. Like, it's never easy to be that good that many times, but Jim, they're still going to be in the mix. Like, I've never seen Flint
Maybe
this good though, to be honest. I can't recall they've ever been. That's bad if they've been first before, but like this good for the first
well,
half
they
of
were
the
close
year.
there. They were close there with Othman
Correct, with Little
and
Giroux, but I don't think
Lil
they were
G. But that's
first
it.
though. I think they
No,
were top
no.
three in the
Yeah.
West at that point. But yeah, I'm just excited for maybe a new change of scenery, Chim, for a team to go on and go for a run. Like we're not, and just go over to the East. Like Roberto just sent us a screenshot. The Ottawa 67s are no joke. And man, that Sam McHugh trade's looking better and better for him because he's going to another team that can contend and
Right.
very well can play each other in the playoffs with them and Brantford. So that would
Yeah.
be great storylines.
Yeah, the other thing I like about that Ottawa team too is they don't really have a star on that team. Like they had Pinelli last year. This year, it's like by committee. So it's kind of proving in a way that you don't maybe need to go out and pay, 8 picks for, a really big name guy to have a big impact on the team. Like if you get good coaching, can do it by committee, get buy-in, like they're just out working teams. Watch the highlights of their game against like Brantford, and it's like they're capitalizing on special teams. They're taking advantage. They're beating the Bulldogs to lose pucks too. They're just well coached. So I almost hope Tom like it's like a new wave of teams coming in, but also like this new mentality of not throwing 10 picks at a player to get them and having a significant impact too.
Yeah, I mean Brock Chitteroni, I think fit right in there as well. He's got 16 points in 28 games, not bad for a rookie as well. And like you said, Tom, once Sam McHugh comes back healthy, you know, and I mean let's not kid ourselves too. I think Brantford's going to be missing
Man,
quite a few guys here
yeah,
for World Jays, eh?
a few of them got back released though. That didn't make the
Right,
team. But
right.
Luchenko is still going to be there. Like Jim, they made some fantastic trades that once they have their full squad,
Yeah,
I won't be shocked that they'll finish first in the East.
they're gonna have to hold on for dear life here for this little stretch, this little
Yeah.
World Junior stretch. But I
You
mean,
just have to get to the dance,
they'll
man.
be
I don't
fine.
think anything
Oh,
else
it doesn't
matters.
matter.
Yeah.
Look at Peterborough a few years ago, fourth spot, right?
Yeah.
Flint does have 2 players in the top 5 of points, guys. Nate Aspinall with 51 points and Alex Kostov with 43. So obviously leading the way here for the Flint Firebirds. In second in scoring is our boy Kieran Walton. Big Waltz, fellas. So let's get into the Wolves, guys. Obviously, I think when we were on last time, it was a really rough period of time. It's been a rough start to the season, but nice to see coming into the break here, 4 straight, and kind of stringing some together here. Maybe are the Wolves finding something? Is my question, guys. Are the Wolves finding something, or what is it? You tell me. You tell me. What do you guys got?
It looks like they're finding something between the pipes. Like they brought in these 2 new guys. They look good since. Hey, the pads even match. That's a nice touch. At least when we wear green.
Yeah, Bronis looks good, really good, big too. And Paulo Frasca made his debut with the Wolves. Vaughn Boy as well, Robbie B from Vaughn. He had a great start against Guelph, stopped 38 of 40 shots. And I'll be honest, I haven't seen that much composure in a goalie in a long time, boys. He was very calm, especially for your first start in the OHL. Maybe they are finding something between the pipes here. I don't know.
All
And
it
I think
takes,
that-
all it takes is for one guy to run with the net, man. I guess both of them are playing well, but you get some stops. I'm telling you, it goes a long way. And you're getting production Chim elsewhere in the lineup right now. Like we mentioned for my performer, obviously,
Right.
he wasn't producing. Now he is, right? So he takes some weight off.
Henderson has been taking a nice step too.
Yeah.
Future guest on the pod.
Chitteroni's been hurt, and he's coming back in the new year with he had a concussion. So you're gonna get help elsewhere, and it's a very interesting time though because I was so
What do you do? What do you do now?
I would still sell, but
I think so too.
You could retool, no?
yeah,
You could
you
retool.
could.
It's just I don't know how long you have Bronis and Frasca for. I gotta check their age. I think it could be this year and this year only. Maybe
Bronis
Maybe
is
not
going
one
to
of them.
school next year, I think.
yeah. Let me double check on that while
Okay,
you guys
you
talk.
could double check that, Chim. I just wanted to fact check on that Alex Kostov guy from Flint. He was included. He was a Sioux Greyhounds draft pick. He was in that trade a year ago when the Sioux traded for Gavin Hayes. So it was
Got it.
him, another player, and a bunch of picks. So you're mentioning Flint hitting on some of these big trades.
The retool.
And he's second in the league in points now. And he played for the Markham Majors in U16 there. So Flint, man, Jim, they were taking some heat, like you mentioned, on those trades. But if you hit a home run like that when Hayes was only there for half a year, you did pretty well. So
Yeah,
Is Odell
definitely.
back, guys, for the Wolves? I think so, eh? Like,
Yeah.
has that helped shore up the D2?
yeah, he just eats a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of PK. Him
Yeah,
and
for sure. I think Liam Ladd's back too is big as well, Tom. I
yeah,
think
they made some nice trades along the way right now just to help with some minutes. Because they just been going through so many injuries and the flu bug too. Like it's tough though. You almost have to go on a really big run because you don't want to face any of those big teams right away in
No,
the first
I
round. Like
agree. I agree.
you got to finish almost sixth to have a chance to win a round,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Also, looking at to a couple guys have made a big step, Tom, as well. Artem Garanchar, who had, like, let's be honest, a tough start to the
Yeah,
year.
yeah,
I think we've talked about that at length. Um, really stepping up right now. So yeah, like the Wolves are in a really interesting spot. Paulo Frasca is an '06 guy, so he would be in away next year. I believe he is going off to school. I'd assume he's going next year. I doubt. Maybe he does come back for an OA year. Bronas is an '07, so again, may be able to get him back for one more year here. So maybe a retool is in play, guys. I think I don't know. As hard as it is to say, like, and as much as we've talked at length about this, I think the move is still to sell for the Wolves. Like you mentioned, Tom, you don't want to play Ottawa or Brantford in the first round. My God, you do not want to do that. Um, but again, looking at the business side of things, you get a couple playoff games. Bob's your uncle. I just, but I also think, however, in the same breath, I think the Wolves can still make the playoffs with a retool. If you sold one of those guys and you got some good young pieces that can contribute, I think they can still get you into the 8th spot. You agree or disagree with me there?
agree.
Even if you traded one of Walton
Jim, you
or
trade both, they'll
Villeneuve,
make the playoffs.
well, you're getting a nice package, right? You're getting a nice
You're
package
gonna
back.
make the playoffs. You're 2 points
I
out of a
think so.
playoff spot.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I think they can get ahead of Brampton, no problem, even without those two. And
Correct.
also at the same time, you get those pieces back. It also gives guys like a Mason Walker, who I'm going to say every podcast should be on this team, should
Yeah,
be playing a regular role in this lineup, especially on the fourth line. Should be in there. So it would give a guy like that an opportunity to contribute. He's making a joke out of the NOJHL right now, an absolute
correct.
joke out of the NOJHL right now. So, yeah, would be cool to see. Like you said, Wolfers are playing on a rare Tuesday night here at home against Kitchener. They get Barrie on the Wednesday here in Barrie. Sorry, in Barrie on New Year's Eve. My goodness, on a 7:30. So that is just
That's a tough
you're
one.
looking at the schedule, looking at like that sucks. Like that just sucks. No,
Boys gonna have a fun time on the bus though.
no kidding.
Yeah.
That sucks. But again, be good to take advantage of Barrie while they're depleted as well. I don't know if you boys saw Lyson got into a tilt
Yeah.
with that big fellow from London. I don't know
London,
the
yeah.
guy's name, but he got a little bit of his own medicine there, and the refs once again let him go. Did you get a chance to see that clip, Tom? Eliason going at it with that big boy from London.
No,
He's
I
even
haven't
bigger
seen it
than
yet.
Eliason.
I haven't
So I
seen
think he
it.
Yeah.
got a little bit of his own medicine there by.
Really good. I haven't seen
Yeah.
that.
Jim, can I
Yeah.
give you a little tidbit here? So maybe Paolo Frasca's the answer. So he played on the 21-22 Toronto Junior Canadians. Who else was on that team? Former Wolf, Henry Muse,
Wow.
Porter Martone, Jacob Battaglia, and
Oh, maybe.
Michael Hage. World Juniors
Okay.
Michael Hage.
Okay, Frasca. Okay, Paulo.
So let's not look at his numbers too closely at the OHL Cup. 350 GAA, 808 save percentage, but that's the only time in his career that he's had a sub 900. So this is a guy who plays confident. He's played well. He's had a really good start to the year in the BCHL. But there's your little stat connection for you, Jim.
Also went to St. Andrews as well, I
Yeah.
believe. So a great program there. I believe he's committed. I just don't know where exactly.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Shout out my hockey knowledge here, Sound. Anyways, fellas, A couple things I did want to talk about that game before we move it on here. It was Rocco Renault night. We got Logan West, Rylan Forsyth, Max Portolans, and Christian Munch up onto the stage post game to talk about Rocco. Just it was an unbelievable night all the way around. Tom alluded to it about Ferran and his connection there, having a hat trick. It was just um, it was Rocco's birthday, and I know it was a really tough thing for his parents and family to go through. But I think no better served than with the people around you that care about you so much. So it was just a classy move by the Wolves and everyone involved, and for them to donate $5,000 to the Rocco Renault bursary is amazing. It just you could see the legacy there. That he's led, and just what a great person he was for all the work that these people are doing in his name to keep it going. And I'll be honest, I got choked up on stage, especially listening to Westy talk about they had plans to be each other's best man. Like, that's just gut-wrenching stuff. You don't know what to say to that. But I mean, the courage to come up and share their stories of their dear friend is amazing. But it was emotional night, but it was just I was really glad to get them up on the stage. I think it meant the world to us. I was just happy to give them a spot to talk about Rocco. So I don't know, Tom, if you want anything to add.
Yeah, I mean, you summarized it really well, man. And it wasn't like I wasn't choking up either. I just felt like, I guess you were a little worse, and that's totally okay. Like, I felt like I had to carry a little bit of the load there because you just never wanted to go.
Did.
I'm not even trying to take credit for that. It was just, it was an emotional time, and it's never easy to do that sort of stuff with this show, right? Man, just hearing some of the stories, the game fell on his 20th birthday, so that hit home even harder because obviously, he would have been celebrating with those guys for his birthday, going out and whatever else. Like, for him to be there, and we kind of mentioned it when we interviewed those two of his close friends that they're doing so well to spin off such a sad story in a positive way for him, and obviously to be there for his family too, just goes a long way. And obviously we had the opportunity to be there with after the game with Rocco's mom and dad, and said some nice words with them too, Chim, and they were very grateful for what we're doing. But hey, man, this is never easy to go through what that family's going through, and I know they have the community support, and kudos for the Wolves for making a really sad night into a good one. So,
yeah, no, definitely. I think it's going to be a memorable one for sure. And I also, again, a thank you to Barnes, the staff, and the Wolves. It was an honor for me to go into the room that night and do
yes,
the lineup. Like it meant a lot to do that, and I made sure we hammered on getting the win for Rocco. That was first things first. Was really, really important. So again, thanks for thinking of me to do that. It means the world. And I think with that, folks, we'll turn it right over to our interview here. We had Paolo Grossi join the show for the second time in a round. Second time in the pod's history. So a great chat with Paolo, catching up. He finished his last year at Tabor Academy, in Boston, Massachusetts, and it was a great chat. So a little catch up there with Paolo, and we will now send it off to him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we got a special guest joining us once again, ladies and gentlemen. Someone who has just wrapped up an incredible chapter of his life and is standing right on the edge of the next one. He's made his mark at Tabor Football Academy with 2 near undefeated seasons, going 9-0 this year, winning the John Pappas Bowl. We're excited to dive into his journey, the highs, the challenges, the lessons learned, and what's to come next. Please welcome to the B2B podcast, back to B2B podcast, Paolo Grossi. How we doing, brother?
I'm doing great. Once again, phenomenal intro, Jim. I love it. Doing great. Can't complain at all.
That's good.
Dude, we've had to have you back on because, dude, your interview last time dates us back a couple years. Popped off for us.
Right.
You're such a
Right.
popular kid,
It's a
dude.
bit-
Look at
oh, yeah.
Sweet. Love to
Just
hear
a
that.
stud.
Can't boost my ego. I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it low still.
That's too
I
good.
love but obviously, Paul, let's dive into this year right off the hop. You guys went 9-0 this year, winning the John Pappas Bowl, like we mentioned in the intro, and obviously your last dance in terms of high school ball. So take us through that whole experience.
Yeah, right. So last year we finished off. We actually won a bowl game last year to finish off our season, but we didn't go undefeated. So we everyone knew on the team that we had to work. We knew we had the capabilities, and Coach Moore, our head coach, did a phenomenal job recruiting this year. And so we knew as a team who we were getting coming into this year, and we knew we had a team to get what we wanted with an egg in the loss column. So, everyone put their head down, worked. You could just see the improvement throughout the whole team. I mean, you got star power. You got 15 out of 22 starters going D1. So
Wow.
you got the team to do it. So everyone just put their head down. Training camp, it's fun, but it's not fun if you know what I'm trying to say. But it's worth every second of pain and every second of work and sweat, and all that work definitely pays off. And we actually last year, with the one team we lost to was BB&N. We had them last regular season game, and so that one was a big star on the calendar. We ended up going there and beating them on their senior night, which was wicked. And
Oh,
then
nice.
so that game decided the bowl game, because we knew going into that game that we had them again for the bowl game. But the winner of the first game decided where, and like home field advantage basically, and who wins
Right.
the ISL, which is our division. And so we won that. So then our bowl game was home. We won the ISL already. We just wanted to get that bowl game victory, which was the big one, the big prize right there. So yeah, everyone knew, worked hard, got to that point, and as you said, big part of my career, ending it off on a bang. Last play of my high school career, I got a interception to seal the game, which was really cool.
No, look at that.
Oh,
Yeah,
unreal.
you can't write it any better. Jordo actually was out for that game with my
Yes.
parents, so it was really cool to see that. I had no idea he was coming. Great surprise for them. Obviously, being back, seeing Jordo on the sideline, not on the sideline, but behind the sideline, close enough. But it's always good to be on the same side as Jordo again in person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt, man. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
I need you on
So
my
cool.
fantasy team, man. Jesus. What would you say your role was on the squad this year? Like, was it,
Yeah,
strictly
so
leadership? Was it vibes for you? Like, how did you kind of play this
yeah,
year?
so at the start of the season, we had our every year coach. He doesn't pick the captains. We all vote for the captains.
Nice.
And I was luckily voted by my teammates to be one of the captains, the only captain on defense. So going into the season, I knew that I had a huge role on defense for sure. Um, just by keeping everybody's heads screwed on straight. Obviously, I'm not the biggest guy. I'm not the fastest guy. I'm not the D1 talent that everybody else is, but I know I got the heart and the mindset, the leadership to lead these guys to what we can accomplish. And I think I did a great job with that. Guys did phenomenal. I'm pretty sure every single person on the team improved from last year, which was kind of hard to think. Like if you asked us last year, where do you get better? You think, I don't know, everyone's insane. But like our quarterback, even Peter, he's committed to Michigan.
Oh, wow.
He's just unbelievable. It's insane. We have Carter. He's from Hamilton. I played Team Ontario with him. He's going to UCLA as of now. We have another D lineman at UCLA. Those guys are just, they make my job in the secondary so easy. They're just hitting the quarterback every play. It's really nice for that. Our linebackers, if the run game never gets to rarely gets to me. So my job wasn't limited, but it was definitely easier with all the guys in front of me.
Yeah, man. Wow, what a talented squad.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of the bowl game, you're kind of alluding to it. How does it work over there? Was that like a state championship, a city championship? Kind of explain it in Sudbury terms here.
Right. So in the prep league, this you can't mark my words 100%, but from my understanding, the prep league there's a handful of divisions in the prep league, and then throughout those teams, there's the rank Class A, Class B, Class C, and don't know why, but we were Class B.
Okay.
So then they'll take all like the standings and the records of all the classes in Class A, Class B, Class C, and they'll take the top two from Class A, top two from Class B, top two from Class C, and I think the second or the third and fourth as well. And so there'll be 6 bowl games, and so we
Okay.
won our bowl game, which was for the top of Class B.
Got it. Got it.
Right? Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
yeah. So
Cool.
from my understanding, that's how it works.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
Interesting.
I don't really go in depth. I just
You just go out and play the
You do
games.
your
whoever,
thing, man. You go play
yeah,
ball. You go
Yeah.
play
yeah,
ball.
whoever's up, our team gets prepared and we go play.
Yep.
I love it, man. Oh, that's awesome. Now take us through the Tabor program as a whole. Obviously, how you moved over there. How did you land on that spot? How did that opportunity come about for you? And was it hard for you to leave home?
All right, definitely. It was I was supposed to go to St. Andrews College uh our grade 11 year. So the last year I was with you playing soccer. I was supposed to go to St. Andrews College, but I felt I wasn't ready to go home or leave home, sorry. And then I played that Team Ontario year. Uh did well for myself, got a lot of exposure. And I knew if I wanted to play in the States post-secondary, I'd have to go there for high school. So then, through my dad and a whole bunch of other connections, we landed on this guy that would help us out. And he had a lot of connections to high schools in the States and got us in contact with a bunch of them, had meetings, a whole bunch of Zoom calls, a whole lot of interviews for admissions processes. And then there was a bunch of guys here that I knew. For one, Carter I knew was coming, and then Cohen Strickland, who we'd played with for Spartans, he was coming here. So this one kind of felt like, okay, it's calling my name. And then just seeing what Coach Moore did in his first year, really proved like, damn, I wanna dive into that. I want to buy into what his program is going to be, and never looked back since. Really, met some of my best friends here for life.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
What was the transition like for you? Like, obviously, how would you compare the competition to what you were seeing here? And, I'm just assuming, which is not the right answer, but I assume it was just another level for you.
Right, exactly. The speed's different. The
Yeah.
size, I would say, is the biggest difference.
Yeah.
All these guys, I have to look up to. I got to get on my tippy toes just to be at their chin. So it's definitely an eye opener of how big and how different football is in the States, really. But I feel like I adapted quite quickly. I got the starting job, fought for the starting job throughout training camp my first year here, won it, and haven't really looked back since. Just put my head down, keep grinding, and it's coming to me.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now take us through a typical day for you at the academy. Let's go non-game day, then game day for you, and let's see
Right,
if it changes much for you. Yeah.
right. So every day it's a little bit different. This year they changed the schedule so that we always have like some sort of school gathering first thing in the morning. So get up usually around like 7:30, 7:45, and then I'll just go through a Monday. So Monday is chapel day. So get up, morning routine. On Mondays for chapel days, we have to wear a blazer and a tie. That's the only sort of really dress code-y thing. You got to look nice. It's formal dress for chapel day. Chapel will be from 8:15 to 9:45. No, that's not right. 8:15 to 8:45, and then we'll have 2 classes. Then you either have lunch or another class, depending on what class you have. And then there'd be a open time, open block somewhere in there, just in case you need to go chat with the teacher, figure out some assignments or whatnot. And then you have 2 more classes to finish out the day. So it'd be 5 total classes. And then after that, on football, if it's a football co-curricular, so everybody has to do something after school. So football is considered
Okay.
my after-school activity. We usually school ends about 3:15, 3:20. Practice will start at 3:45. So you're out of class, get to your dorm, change, get whatever you need, go to the locker room and get out there. So we don't really waste a lot of time here, which is nice because it keeps you on a schedule, it keeps you ready. And then on a game day, usually it's Saturday, so we get up. Let's go with a home game. The game's usually at anywhere from 1 to 5, depending on the day. So we'll every morning we'll do a walkthrough out on the field. Everyone's in their travel gear, whether it's home or away, track suit, and then we walk back over to the dining hall, sit as a team, eat breakfast, eat like a brunch type of thing. And then really you have a lot of time to yourself until the game. And then depending on the player, I like to go out stretch before the team stretch. So then I'll stretch, go back inside, go to the trainers, get whatever I need taped up, get ready. Teams out first. Skill players are out first for a quick run around, throw in the ball. I got a kick because they're making me kick this year. And then the big guys out, and then warm up start. So then you're just in your zone, you're locked in, game's on.
All right. Wow. Dialed, man.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
dialed schedule you guys got over
yeah.
there.
No kidding.
Holy
No kidding.
smokes.
It
I-
may sound like you have no free time, but you have a lot of time. Trust me.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
you make it
good.
work.
You have a lot of time to do what you need to do. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
are you?
wait,
you- hold on, I got one.
You go. You go.
Are you a big pregame nap guy or what's
Jim, the
what's
game's
that
at 1
low-
o'clock, man. Like, what? Like,
Like
Well, sorry, later game. My bad. Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Like-
you're playing in the afternoon.
yes, but no. Like I'll be locked in the locker room, and right before I got to go out, like maybe 15, 20 minutes before I got to go out for like the team stretch, I'll be sitting in my locker and I'll start dozing off. So it comes at like the worst time
Oh wow.
possible. But like typically, if it's like a late game, I'm just up like anxious to get the game going. Like I don't like waiting around for it.
For sure.
So I would prefer a nap, but it just can't come to me. And then right before I got to go out, it comes to me, and it's unfortunate, but it's okay. I get my second wave, and I'm good to go.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
sure.
Sorry, you go, Tom.
No, I totally got sidetracked, but I wanted to get away from football because I didn't even realize that Jim coached you in soccer. Like I,
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
no,
What are you talking?
I honestly didn't even. Okay, so I got a few questions. One, how was he as a coach? But two, the team is making you kick now in football because I assume you got a good foot. Is this Jim? Like you can chime in on that?
Oh, it's a heavy boot.
Well,
Heavy boot.
Let's start off with Chim was unbelievable.
Yeah.
He led St. Ben's to something special last year. I wish I was part of it. I really do. But yeah, I definitely miss soccer here. My roommate's from Quebec City, and he's on the soccer team. He's always like, "Boy, I wish you could have came out and played." I'm like, "Trust me, I wish I could come too." Because here, football and soccer at the same time. Whereas,
Okay.
whereas back home,
It's
football's
opposite,
fall,
yeah.
soccer's spring, right? So I can't play both.
Yeah.
But then I also kicked for Spartans and for St. Ben's. So they knew coming in that I could kick. But last year I was battling with a bunch of little small tweaks and injuries where they had this other guy who also could kick, and they're like, "Okay, we'll just let him kick. You could run alongside, kick off, return, whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Just give you a little break." Yeah.
Dude, love
Yeah.
it.
Well, no
Love
wonder
it.
you're getting the extra stretches in, man. You got to do that, especially when you're
Yeah.
kicking, man. Big time.
Yeah.
Can go
Yeah.
in there cold turkey. Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. How have you living in the States? Did you make your way to Boston at all too?
I've been to Boston a couple times when my parents were down. I've caught a preseason Celtics game. I caught a Pats game actually.
Nice.
Go Giants! They're playing tonight in Boston. I actually wish I was going. That'd
Yes.
be really cool because I am a
Yes.
Giants guy.
Oh yeah.
That Pats game. I think. I want to say I caught a Bruins game last year, but I can't 100% recall.
Yeah.
I know I've been to TD Garden a couple times. I don't know if it was for basketball or hockey.
Nice.
There you go. Good
But
stuff.
yeah, actually living in the States, it's really nice here. I can't lie.
Yeah.
There's no snow here. It is a little bit chilly, but nowhere near as much as Sudbury. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's good,
nice. I
man.
can't complain.
You mentioned the Giants. I'm assuming you're a big Scatterbo guy.
I am. I love Scott. He's the man.
What about
He is.
what about QB that came in? I can't believe they gave Russ the ball that many games.
Oh,
But how
yeah,
do
no,
you like
he's
Jackson
good.
Dart? Yeah, you like him?
Yeah, I wish he could just keep his head out of contact. It'd be nice.
No
Like,
kidding.
I feel like these young guys that are coming in are just like thirsty to get their head hit. I don't really understand it.
Yeah, and then they're done forever. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
The Giants, I think, are
Yeah.
like the best. What are they? 2-9. They're like the best
Yeah.
2-9
Yeah.
team they're in every game. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Two
I
major
don't
injuries
understand
now.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand it. If the game ended in the third quarter, I think we'd be going to the Super Bowl. But
Yeah.
I've been living as a Giants fan my whole life, so haven't really heard the success, or haven't really got to see the success. They
Yeah.
won it like the year or two before I was born. So
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
wow. That's making us
Yeah.
old, Tom. We were kids when that happened.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
Well, looking back on it now, Paulo, just overall your high school career, both here and at Tabor, I guess, how would you sum up your experience overall?
yeah, definitely, I would say like worth every minute. Definitely starting at St. Ben's with Coach LaBosse, he taught me a lot. Throughout Spartans with Jordo, also taught me a lot, and then coming here, just pushing everything I've learned to the next level. It's really been a great experience, and wouldn't trade the world for it. I'm just extremely grateful I was put in this position to be able to get this opportunity and potentially play at the next level.
Yeah, man. No, absolutely. It's been great to see where you've gone with football and a bunch of guys. It seems like it's just been growing a ton here in Sudbury, and to see a lot
Yeah.
of guys start making their way and branching out and playing at the top level, especially in the
Right.
States, is really cool, man.
Yeah.
And you kind of mentioned it, but and I know I haven't seen any news out there yet, but you kind of just weighing your options for the future here.
Right. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just waiting, trying to test the waters. Still not gonna close anything off yet. Still doing some more visits to schools and seeing what fits best for myself academically and athletically, and also got to get the parents' input. And
Yeah.
haven't closed anything off yet. Every option is possible.
Okay, cool. Well, excited to see when that news
Yeah.
comes out. Yeah.
Are we gonna
Absolutely.
sign him, Jim? Like a BTB athlete? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sign him.
Sure, I'll be
NIL,
the first.
NIL deal.
NIL.
I'd love to,
Our
We
first
gotta get a
one.
363 BTB thing going here.
Yeah,
NIL
yeah.
package. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
I can make a few phone calls.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, I love it. Speaking of which, man, I'm sure you've definitely checked that place out. I mean,
Right.
how
I've been there a
sick is
couple
that
times.
place?
It's really, really cool. My uncles did a great job with that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
it's
unreal.
wicked. I've
Yeah.
I've only been there, I want to say 3 times, and two of them was when it was like half finished.
Yeah.
So I haven't actually seen I haven't seen the bar downstairs. I haven't seen any of that, but I'll definitely be there throughout Christmas break for sure.
Yeah,
Hope
man.
I see you guys there as well.
Oh yeah, we'll be around.
Yeah.
We'll be around.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got to practice on that golf sim. I suck. I'm so bad. I got to practice.
Yeah, there you go. How about your racing skills? Are you pretty
Oh,
decent in the car or what?
I hang out with Zachary a lot, as you might know,
Yeah.
and we're hanging out with as much as I do with him. They're not as good, but if you put me in like a camper and going on the trails with the side by side, I'll do that better than I will on the track.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Paul. Well, before we wrap it up, we do our dynamic 5 rapid fire questions. Whatever comes
Right.
to the top of your head, let it rip here. So I will send it off to Tom.
Okay. I know you're a Giants guy, my man, but who's a Super Bowl champ this year?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with a sneaky contender. I'm gonna go with the Rams. I like Matthew Stafford this year.
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
Nice.
I wouldn't say they're too sneaky because they're doing well this year, but I like that team.
They
Right
got some weapons too, man.
Yeah.
They got some guys. Okay, who's your favorite NFL player of all time?
of all time, I like me a LaDainian Tomlinson because I
Ooh,
used to be a running back in grade 9.
okay.
I like Brian Dawkins. Shout out Jordo again. Yeah, I would say Derwin James, current guy, like him a lot.
Okay.
Just some guys I like to model my game after.
Yeah, I love that. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay, we mentioned soccer, but if you were to be good in any other sport rather than football, what would it be?
Ooh, maybe like a backcountry ski. That's what I like to do with my family. We're more of ski family
Yeah,
than a
okay.
vacation, hot vacation. So maybe like a Red Bull skier. That'd be cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That
All
was right
right.
off the
Yeah, I
dome. I
like
never
that.
thought of that before, but I got my skis back here because I'm like heading down to Vermont. So
There you go.
Nice.
There you
yeah.
go. Okay, your go-to karaoke tune.
Ooh, The Gambler, Kenny
Okay.
Rogers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I think we've asked you this before, but we always have to ask it. Your favorite Sudbury restaurant?
Ooh. Okay, so Don's is like a no-brainer.
Yeah, yeah.
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 So, ooh, that's a good one. Oh, shout out Damascus. Damascus is
How
insane.
good is that place, eh?
I love that place. That place is
Yeah.
really good. Yeah,
Yeah. Great
yeah.
shawarma.
There you
Absolutely.
go.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, listen, Paulo, thanks a lot for coming on here for the second time around, and congrats on all the success. And selfishly would have loved if you were here for our run as well. But
Right, right.
no, you're on to some big things, and we know the future is just getting started for you. So excited to see the next steps, and we'll be along the way to cheer you on. So appreciate you coming on again, man.
100%. Thank you, boys, so much. Appreciate it. Always good seeing some familiar faces.
Love it.
Dynamic Therapy and Rehabilitation Center helps you reach your full potential. Whether you're an athlete like Roberto, recovering from an injury, or looking to improve your well-being, DTRC supports your recovery every step of the way. They offer services like athletic therapy, physiotherapy, massage therapy, chiropractic care, strength and conditioning, trigger point injections, on-field care, and ACL rehabilitation. Visit their brand new facility at 2095. That is 2095 Armstrong Street in Sudbury, or call them at 705-919-3311 to book an appointment. You can also follow them on their amazing Instagram page at DTRC Sudbury for any updates. Get back to feeling great with DTRC, where your recovery is their priority.
Shout out Paolo Grossi. Thank you to him for coming on. And we had him prior to his commitment, but he did commit to Colby College, heading there for his collegiate career playing football there. I believe they are a D3 school. So a big shout out to Paulo there. I mean, unreal. A guy from Sudbury going this far, fellas, is electric. Like, so good to see. And coaching Paulo in soccer and seeing him play football, it's just a guy you always want to have on your team. He's going to bring the energy. He's going to bring it every night. And I haven't seen a kid have a will to win like this in a while. Like, just wants to win when he's in the game. It's nice to see. It's refreshing to see. So big shout out to Paolo Grossi heading over to Colby College. And it was a great chat with him. Just a great kid, great family overall. Okay, fellas. Well, it is 4-pack time. Quattro pack time. Hey, hockey fans. Want premium custom jerseys without the premium price? Thread the Needle has you covered. Founded by lifelong hockey lovers, they make top quality, fully custom jerseys starting at just $50. Ordering is easy. Submit your design, improve your concept, and get your jerseys in 3 to 4 weeks. Plus, they offer bulk discounts, quick turnaround, and top-tier customer support. Upgrade your team's look today at threadtheneedle.com. Look good, feel good, and play good. BTB has you hooked up with promos, folks. If you're buying 10 jerseys from Thread the Needle, you'll be getting $10 off each jersey, $15 off each jersey buying 15 or more, and $20 off each jersey buying 20 or more. Just have to reference that you bought it and heard of Thread the Needle through BTB. Thanks to Thread the Needle for sponsoring today's 4-pack. And since this is the final 4-pack of the year, we are going to be drafting moments of 2025. And there have been some big moments, fellas, some massive moments, some memorable moments. And I'll tell you, let me tell you, fellas, about 2025. I have a laundry list of moments. I've been just having a running notes going throughout the year, and I've just added every time I saw a moment.
Okay.
And hey,
Oh wow, we're in one, Tom. Roberto, you got to win this.
I know.
Who's
well,
got the order?
let's take a look here.
Probably me.
Team 2 won the McDonald's 4-pack, and I'll take a look at Team 2. Team 2 was, please hold, Roberto Bagnato.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be on. Can we?
Fries McDouble Junior Chicken Vanilla Cone.
I think
Great.
I'm pretty sure I'm on a streak right now. I think I'm 3 in a row.
Is that
coming
3 in
on
a
the-
row, Robbie B?
Yeah, because then there was the car one. There was another one too. I felt
Moments of the Blue Jays. I don't think you were on for that one.
no, I wasn't on that
I
one.
think I won that one.
So just 3 straight for you, Bobby
Yeah.
Beat.
Yeah,
Wow. You're on a heater. If you're on every show, I mean, your record would be obviously a lot better.
Yeah.
But availability is the best ability. Robbie
I've
B on
heard
the
that
show.
from on another pod, Jim, and it made me think of you right away.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, Robbie B, you have the order. We have the moments of 2025. I am jacked for this draft.
Okay.
just because of that, I'm gonna put Tom on the bullet because he has no idea where he's
Oh.
going. Mace, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you
Oh,
2. I'll go
thank you.
3, and Chim, you get the snake.
You're terrible, Robbie. You're a terrible person. It's because I didn't give you your Apple Watch charger. Okay.
All right, Tom, leading it off.
And Jim, you might make fun of me, but it's because they didn't win. But I think that Blue Jays' historic run to the World Series.
Oh, it's great. It's a great pick. No, it's a great pick.
It's a good
Okay.
pick.
It's a first rounder.
Okay, thank you. And I'll take that as my 1-1 because
Really good.
Me and pop culture,
That's
Jim,
not-
we're not very good. So I'm happy to get
Really
that.
good.
Thank you.
Okay, it's Mason.
Trying to think about your guys' picks right now.
Look at Jim. Look at Jim.
I'll take Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce engagement.
Yeah, lock.
Please.
Yeah, very good.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you.
That was not in your first round, HM.
Really?
No. I didn't have it on my list, and that's the problem with me is there's only things that I have popped up in my interest, which is not good either.
Oh, you didn't hear about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift?
No,
getting
I heard
engaged?
about it, but I don't care about it. You know what I mean? Like you do.
It
Boom,
shut down the
roasted.
internet.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom,
Oh, yeah.
roasted.
It is Robbie B. Yes.
This should have been the bullet pick. This should have been the number 2. BTB 5-year anniversary.
Yeah,
Are
bang,
we kidding me?
bang, Bang.
Party of the freaking. I
That's
was going to
pretty
call it
good.
party of the decade, but we've only been around for 5 years.
That's pretty good.
But-
Pretty good pick.
yeah.
Pretty good pick.
Boom.
Jim?
Okay. I'm very happy to get this with my first pick. I didn't think it would last. I'm gonna say it's the year of 6-7.
Oh my God. Fantastic pick. Fantastic.
The year of
pick.
6-7.
6-7.
6-7.
6-7. And OV 895.
Yeah,
you.
very good.
I'm so happy with those two.
Very
picks.
good.
Oh my God. I am so happy with those two picks.
Very good.
Roberto, right back to you, man.
Jim, very good. Very
That's
good.
a quick turnaround. I did not expect it to get it
6-7.
that
I
big.
almost took that as 1-1. Almost. But the Jays.
I would
the Jays.
if I had the bullet, Tom, I'm telling you right now, if I had the bullet, I was
You
gonna
would've done
take
it?
6-7. Yeah. I
Over the
would've taken
Jays?
I didn't have I forgot about the Jays. I forgot about the Jays.
And you've had a list?
I forgot about the Jays. It's
Have
not on my
another,
list.
bud. Okay.
I'm sorry, Tom. And I'm going to go the fall of the Leafs / like Marner.
Sure. Okay, cool.
Okay. I mean, I like the pick because I hate the Leafs. However,
Jim.
is missing a lot. Okay, Mason, here we go. Because I'm excited for this to get back to me. Here we go.
See, now I'm worried, but I'm gonna go with it because of recency bias, but Timothy Chalamet is on an absolute press run right now. Marty
Awful
Supreme is
pick.
going to be the biggest
Awful
movie.
pick.
No, you say it now. This is going to age
Chim.
well, Chim.
Gun to my head, I don't even know who those two.
Chalamet!
I don't know who those two people are. Gun to my head, no
You
idea.
don't know Timothy Chalamet? That's
No.
crazy, Tom.
Tom, you're standing on top of the
Next.
or not the pyramid, the
Ter-
sphere
that-
today.
Guac and chip dip pick next.
So what do I write down? Just Timothy Chalamet?
Timothy Chalamet, Marty Supreme, press run.
Marty Supreme. Okay.
Okay,
I have no idea what this is for the record.
Tommy, back
Thanks.
to back.
Thanks.
Jacks.
back to back
Back-
jacks. Okay, give me Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Okay, and you ready for this one, Jim? Katy Perry, Justin Trudeau, bang.
Oh, boom.
Bang, bang, bang,
Wow,
bang,
wow.
bang,
Bam.
bang.
Wow. Boom, boom. Right back to Mason.
I'm gonna go with the Coldplay Kiss Cam.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a first rounder. It's a first rounder. Coldplay Kiss Cam. Absolutely.
And it was back relevant in the news this week too.
It was.
that
It's always
was
going to be
all
around
over
now.
the internet, like I've never
yeah.
seen before. So yeah, really good. Really good. Okay, Roberto.
I'm gonna go Diddy. This whole Diddy year. Diddy, 50 Cent,
I mean, did he documentary?
Diddy
You go
Doc.
with that?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, guys. Ooh. Okay, I'm really fired up here. Let's go with. I can't believe it got back to me. I thought you guys were going to take it. It swept the world for the a good weekend. The Four Nations face off.
Oh, that's a good one, Jim.
The Four Nations face off. Really happy
Good
with that
pick,
pick.
good pick, good
I'm
pick,
really
good pick, good
hockey
pick.
centric here. I'm really hockey centric here. Where to go next? Should I take a BTB pick or should I take a pop culture pick? You tell me, and I'll live and die with what you say. BTB pick or do I take a pop culture one?
BTB.
Do it, Chim.
Yeah,
Yeah, or else I'm taking it. I
BTB
know
spat
exactly.
tourney.
Yeah.
BTB spat tourney. BTB
Wow.
Spat tourney.
That's not where I thought you were going.
Yeah.
BTB spat tourney champions.
BTB does Minnesota.
Oh no, but that was
That was-
2024.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roberto.
I'm going back to BTB because I honestly thought this was a BTB top moments of 25, but I'm going to go with the SWSE partnership.
Yeah, I like that.
I think huge kind of catapulted content and just riding it right now. You guys are crushing it. So
All right, Robbie B.
That was good,
'Kay.
Robbie.
thank you.
Thomas
Well,
Love.
No, it's me.
Oh, it's Mason. Sorry.
But like I'm just going like the complete wrong direction with this draft. I think I'm just mailing in this draft.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll play cleanup this Stranger Things 5.
See
Again, not
sometimes
something you guys don't care about, but
Yeah. It's huge. I know
Have
it's
you
huge.
guys watched it?
huge. Yeah, I
No.
watched Stranger Things.
I watched all the other seasons and I just haven't got into this season, to be honest.
I rewatched 1 through 4 for this too.
Holy.
Okay, Tom.
I mean, Stranger Things or Rory McIlroy completing the Grand Slam.
Oh, great pick, Tom.
Wow,
Great
really
one,
good pick.
Tom.
Are you guys
wow.
serious? Like serious?
Tom, you would have missed that. Shut up.
No, I would have picked Outer Banks season 5 before that.
Really
like,
good
are you
pick.
kidding? Like, what are we talking about here?
Really good pick. It's
Thank
a great
you.
pick.
Thank
Great
you.
pick.
I am honestly very happy with my draft.
Yeah, you had a good one. Rare.
Yeah, really rare. I have a couple of honorable mentions. I had Happy Gilmore, the
Yeah.
release of Happy
Oh,
Gilmore
Happy
2.
Gilmore 2.
I had, and this was kind of at the start, the torpedo bats in MLB baseball. Torpedo bats was big.
Oh, yeah.
And then I also had the It was like a meme debate: 100 men versus 100 gorilla.
I was about to go that instead of Stranger
Sorry,
Things.
100 men versus one gorilla. And I believe that was it. Oh, and the Nick Tarnasky fight on the golf course. That was huge
That was.
for internet moment. Massive.
I got a couple for you, Jim.
Yeah.
Doncic to the Lakers.
Oh,
Yeah.
huge.
I almost went there instead of Rory, but I had to take Rory.
The whole Belichick girlfriend saga and leaving the Patriots, I feel like kind of blew
Yeah.
up this year too.
Good.
Apparently, Katy Perry went to space too. That was pretty
Yeah,
big.
she did.
Yeah.
I was gonna take that instead of Trudeau, but I thought that was more exciting.
Yeah, I think it's a good pick. I think we missed a lot too. I think there's more that I don't have.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think we've covered some big moments. I mean,
Yeah,
we
we
have
did
some
good.
we
did
have
good.
some Homer BTB ones in here, but overall, I think we did good. Tommy
The
went
big
with
one.
blue.
The Pope.
Oh no!
Pope
yes.
Leo.
Oh, that's a
Leo.
big miss. Pope Leo being announced. That's a big miss. Oh, I didn't even have that on my.
Tommy,
terrible.
how you
What
how
kind
could
of
you
list
forget
were you
that?
making here, Jim? You forget the
yeah, Jim.
Jays.
No Rory, no Jays. Like
No Pope.
yeah.
That's bad. That's bad. I can't believe I missed Pope Leo.
It's okay, Jim. Don't lose sleep on it, bud.
Legend.
Do you have Italy missing World Cup on there too?
Okay, so Tommy went with the Blue Jays World Series run, Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl, Katy Perry and Trudeau, Rory McIlroy Masters, the Grand Slam completion. Mason went with Travis and Taylor engagement, Timothy Chalamet, Marty Supreme, stupid, Coldplay, Kiss Cam, Stranger Things 5. Roberto went with BTB 5-year anniversary, Fall of the Leafs, Titty documentary, and BTB live stage. And Mason went with the year of six. Oh, sorry. I went with the year of 6-7, OV 895, Four Nations face off, and the BTB SPAD Tourney Championship. And that is the 4-pack, ladies and gentlemen. And that is going to be it for week 225, a long-winded 225 of Behind the Bench. A Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays to all you beautiful people. Thank you so much for listening to us. We have a couple new things, couple major announcements coming in the new year. We have a couple great interviews as well on tap in the bank here. So thanks so much for listening along here, folks. We love you all. Buon Natale, and we will see you in the new year. Go Canada World Jays. Ciao. Love you.